Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here, and I am back here on Tau Cross. This is going to be Tau Cross for the third game between Caffeine Free and Spunky. The series is tied 1-1, with Spunky winning the first game off after Caffeine's failed cheese, and then in the second game, Caffeine Free's Wraith found Spunky's dropships, and it was all game over from there. We're going to have Caffeine Free in Peach here at the 9 o'clock position, and Spunky in blue, in light baby sky blue here at the 6 o'clock position, and then Sparky Rabbit in the top right position, killing off his own SCVs and lifting off his command center because he's not actually in the game, because he is not going to have a chance here to win some cool StarCraft 2 mouse pad. Nope, that's for Caffeine Free and Spunky here. And apparently people aren't giving each other visions, and they're having all sorts of problems with people just being jackasses. Seems like not very nice of these people. Come on, let's be a little bit more friendly here, everyone else, and let's just have a friendly game. Let's just have a friendly game. Both players not doing anything cheesy yet. No, good. This time we're not going to see cheese. We're not seeing Caffeine Free go BBS again. That was so bad the first game, watching him go BBS. That was unfortunate to see. And the SCV is dancing here, which is kind of entertaining to watch what people do with their excess APM when they've got nothing else to do. Caffeine Free's spam APM is really quite nice. If he had that APM during the main game, that would just, and like the mid game, that'd just be ridiculous. Spunky's at about 300 here, still pretty solid, still quite good. I mean, better than what I would do, but yeah, still definitely very good here. And Spunky again doing this thing where he likes to go for his gas before throwing up his barracks here in TVT, and it's worked for him so far in terms of getting an early he hasn't paid the price for it yet, I should say, and for that, I gotta back it up. You know, you can't really argue with it if it works. And apparently not everyone knows that this is a best of 5. Yes, this is a best of 5. This is Tau Cross, the third game. The fourth game is going to be on Othello. Whoever wins this is going to have a chance to close in on Othello, which has been, I believe in the pro scene, it was a very Terran favorite map, and ended up being a TVT haven, really. And we definitely saw that a lot in the pro scene when it was around. It's not around anymore. I don't think anymore. It's at least not the last round or so. It hasn't been around. And it looks like Caffeine Free is going to be scouting out Sparky Rabbit here in the top right. But that's not really going to help him out because Sparky Rabbit's not really in this game. He needs to head to the 6 o'clock position. He's going to come up here and see that there's nothing there, and he's just going to head back down. It looks like Spunky. Where's he going to scout first? Spunky is also going to go to the top right, and he's going to see that there's nothing there, but he's going to have to waste some time with his scouting pattern as well. Spunky, where's your factory? Where is your factory, Spunky? There it is. There's factory by Spunky. Is he going to throw down a second one? Is he throwing down a second factory? Is it going to be a 2-factory build from Spunky? Yes, it is. It's going to be a 2-factory build from Spunky, and it's going to be a 2-factory build from Caffeine Free. So I'm going to see virtually similar builds here, at least to start, with 2 factions. We'll see whether if either player decides to go Vulture heavy, or if they both decide to go tanks. Those are the 2 options, Vultures or tanks. And sometimes you see if one person decides to go really Vulture heavy and really press the advantage at the beginning, it forces his opponent to go Vultures as well, because you just can't produce enough tanks, and they just become so vulnerable to mines that you're pretty much forced to go into a big-time Vulture battle. And it gets pretty hectic. It can get very, very hectic. At least in the pro scene, I've seen it get very, very crazy. But we'll see whether either player decides to go for more of a maybe go get some siege tanks out, maybe turn into an expansion build quickly. And let's see what's the first research that's going to go down. It's going to be Vulture Speed and the second machine shop. This is probably going to be for mines as well. It's probably going to be for both, and I think it's going to be the same thing for Spunky as well. Spunky also getting another supply depot. Nothing else. Okay, yeah, nothing else. Is going to be straight to factory Vultures. Vultures. We're going to see mirror builds. Mirror. And I think Spunky got the scout off. I feel that Spunky got the scout off. Otherwise, he may have gotten deterred by this Marine. I'm not entirely positive, to be honest. Although we can do something fun here. Let's go take a look at the vision of Spunky. Let's go take everyone's vision except for Spunky and see what he can see. Spunky did not get in. He did not see the base, so I don't think anyways. Whatever. And let's go put Caffeine Free back on here. So yeah, I don't think he saw the factory, although he had, I don't understand how that worked. He had the vision of the whole base, but didn't have any vision of the buildings. That was odd. But yeah, we are seeing both vulture upgrades for Spunky as well. So we'll see what happens here. This SCV is going to go down. Only going to see one vulture, so I have no idea really that this is a 2-factory vulture build from Spunky. And caffeine free throwing down a bunker at his natural choke. This is a pretty small choke, and should be able to be held with a bunker. But that means he's going to have to produce some marines out of a floating barracks. Yeah, that's going to be really effective caffeine. No, I'm just joking. I'm sure he's going to land and throw a couple build a couple more marines out of it. But Spunky doesn't look like he's really too worried about that. Going out with his vultures now. Spunky is going out with his vultures, and Caffeine Free is sending out another SCV. Gonna run into these vultures and get slaughtered. But Caffeine Free is sending some vultures with them. Now we're gonna see some vulture fight. Let's see who wins. Caffeine Free gets the first vulture kill. Caffeine Free gets the second vulture kill. One of Caffeine Free's vultures goes down, and now Spunky taking out another one of Caffeine Free's. It's 3-on-2 now. Caffeine Free has the lead. Came out on top. Absolutely came out on top. Going to the bunker. And bypassing the bunker completely. Caffeine Free also throwing up a command center here. But Spunky coming in here into the back with 2 vultures. Might be able to get to do some damage here. Caffeine Free, what are you doing? Why did your vulture stop? Caffeine Free? No! No! That's so bad. Gotta get your vultures in there. Don't let them get free kills. Should be able to clean this up pretty easily, though. Yeah, he is going to be able to clean this up. We're going to have to send another SCV to finish up this armory. And Spunky is not going for a command center. Spunky is not going for a second command center. Caffeine Free is. Caffeine Free can now play defensively. Caffeine Free can play defensively and take an economic lead in this game. Spunky is throwing out pumping. A lot of vultures. He's got a lot of excess minerals though. He could go for a command center. Could get a starport out. Could do something else here. See what he's gonna do. I see an SCV going out. This does look like it's gonna be a command center. Does look like it's gonna be a late command center. Spunky sneaking some more vultures in though. Able to sneak some more vultures past this bunker, and now he's got an advantage on Caffeine Free. Caffeine Free unable to keep up with his vulture count. Now the SCV's coming off. You do not want vultures and SCVs fighting. If you have the SCV, this is gonna be sad to see. Caffeine Free, I think, is going down. Caffeine Free is going to go down 2 star. What the hell are you doing? Caffeine Free throwing down 3 starports, trying to transition into rates. That was a big mistake by him, as he with all of his vultures in play, he did not need to go for 3-port rates. That's for sure. Not again. I think if he really was worried about that, 2-port would have been more than enough, and then he would have been able to get a couple more vultures out, and might have been able to hold. But now he's got mines around his factories. That's going to be deadly. Spunky with these SCVs is going to pick off any stray SCVs, and this is just terrible for Caffeine Free. It's pretty much game over. Some more vultures have come in here, going to pick off this command center, or at least stop any SCVs from completing it. And Spunky throwing out his command center now, and going to take an economic lead. And really, this game is over. Caffeine Free can GG, but he's choosing to stay in it for I don't know. Maybe he thinks that with a rates out he can do something, but he's not getting any gas, so he actually can't produce any rates. Yeah, this is not pretty at all, and he's not producing anything out of his anything. He's producing some SCVs. I guess that's something. But yeah, I guess he's gonna stay in it just to stay in it. Yeah, Spunky can probably finish this however he so chooses. Actually, if he wanted to be really BM, he's probably got enough of a lead that he might even be able to go nukes if he was really BM, but no, I don't think it's gonna be that. And gonna throw down a 3rd factory. Offline though. Offline, Spunky, you're offline there. Could have had the nice beautiful symmetry, but no beautiful symmetry. Some more vultures coming in for Spunky, and I don't know what Caffeine Free's doing. Some mines being placed in Caffeine Free's. This is just so pow. That was awesome. That mine just blew up the world, and Caffeine Free GG'd after that, blowing up his entire tank and multiple SCVs in one fell swoop. That was awesome. But Spunky gets the win here. We're going to be going to Othello. Spunky gets the opportunity now in the 4th set to take this series down and take this tournament. We'll see what happens. I'll see you in the next game.